Obamacare officials confirming there is still no system yet, as we told you last night, for moving the money from the Obamacare customers to the insurance companies. These subsidies that the government promised the insurance companies it would give them in order to give, coverage to these millions of Americans. Great. It's a wonderful promise. Unfortunately, there was no mechanism to actually cut the check.
Well, it's been another tough week for Obamacare, with continued problems on the government website and growing outrage over the hundreds of thousands of people whose policies are being canceled. In fact, healthcare.gov was down again for repairs overnight for at least 12 hours. But are these just bumps in the road or signs of fundamental problems?
Well, first of all, the complexity that Obamacare brings is amazing. I'll give you just one simple example. If a company of 50 employees goes to 49 and stays at 49 full-time employees, they get out from underneath Obamacare. A lot of companies are going to make those decisions by simply moving a few people to part-time instead of full-time. The last thing we need in America is more part-time jobs. We need full-time jobs whenever possible.
Well, look, here's what we've seen so far. I traveled the state and I talked to our citizens. First, last fall, 300,000 were told they're going to lose their insurance, and as you know, the president promised them they wouldn't. Now I talk to seniors, and they're saying, look, I can't get a doctor. Somebody accept Medicare now, and on Friday we saw the big Medicare cuts. So basically what the administration's doing is they're raiding Medicare to pay for Obamacare. So it's totally different than what our citizens were promised. I want affordable, I want accessible health care, and this is just absolutely the opposite.
If I want it, I need it. I can feel it slowly.
Because this law has a direct impact on so many Americans, I want to take this opportunity to talk about exactly what it means for you.
A new federal advisory board will make recommendations about other ways to deal with increases in health care costs. Some taxes will go up too. People with high earnings will pay higher Medicare taxes. There'll be new taxes on insurers and businesses who offer high-end benefit plans, and on companies that make medical devices and drugs. And anyone who visits a tanning salon now has to pay a new tax too. With these new cost-cutting measures and new taxes, the Congressional Budget Office says the whole package will actually reduce the federal deficit over the next 10 years. Of course, the total federal deficit is expected to run into the trillions, so the health reform law isn't going to solve that problem.
I'm as confident as ever that when we look back 5 years from now, or 10 years from now, or 20 years from now, we'll be better off because we had the courage to pass this law and keep moving forward. Thank you. God bless you, and God bless America.
Let me be clear. When I'm in the Oval Office, call me President Barack, President Barack, President Barack. And if my critics get an attitude, I tell them to stop, I tell them to stop, I tell them to stop. And if you need that new health care, sign up cause it's hot, sign up cause it's hot, sign up cause it's hot. I'm Commander-in-Chief and I'm 2 terms strong, plus I've got this health care which has got it going on. I am a nice press with some nice streams. See this flag pin? See my swag's clean? Affordable health care. Officially a go. Oh, that's better than what we had a year ago. Your options are really widespread. Don't worry about what them, they, her, or he said.